I think the Redskins is a perfectly wonderful name.
I don't know, the way that I see the whole thing with the Redskins name, just like I've known it for so long since I've been born. Like it's always been the Redskins, so I'm used to it. But like I gotta see it from the other perspective. Like I'm still black, and I wouldn't find it acceptable if it was called the Washington D.C. Negroes.
So I don't think it's a controversy at all. I think they have a right to name their team what they want, and as long as they're respectful, then it really shouldn't be an issue at all.
I've always felt that those terms are racist in connotation and nature, and I really don't like any of them.
And then,
Right, yeah.
Is it insulting?
Yeah.
It's a hard take because you got the Blackhawks, you got the Fighting Illini.
If you take it in isolation as a slur, but when you attach it to Washington Redskins, and the average person, particularly Redskin fan, doesn't even think about, that it refers to a slur or the Redskins or Indians. We actually know the team is the Skins almost. So I would compare it to where you have the N-word, which is a horrible slur, but you have lots of people, guys in the inner city, young guys, use the word with each other as a sign of friendship or saying hello. They call each other that name, and that's fine for them. It's not good for us to do it, a white person, but it would be a racist term. So I don't see it when you connect it with the Washington football team, and they've been around so long, that it's a slur. I just think, but in isolation, to use that term to an Indian, it would be.
My response to that is every time I think of the word Redskins, I think of a football team. I don't think of Indians. It's not offensive to Indians. It's not intended about the Indians. It's a football game. I'm from here. I've been a Redskin fan my entire life. I've never thought about an Indian when I heard the word Redskins. I think about a football team.
Okay. So you don't think it should be changed?
Let's get a grip. It's just a name. Yeah, I don't think it should be changed. I think that's their name.
Okay.
I'm used to it, so to me, I know it sounds kind of selfish. I wouldn't say change, but I don't know. At the same time, it's not morally right.
So you think the name should be changed?
Yes, I don't think the Indians or the Braves connotate any sort of complimentary thing about Native Americans either. So I have an issue with all of it. And I think
Changed?
I'm like in between, I think, they have a point, whereas they might not be, but the name's been around so long, but I think it was really bothering them, and I think maybe they should just go ahead and change it, but I think it's kind of,
Are you a Redskins fan?
Not really.
Not really.
I'm a football fan. I like them. They lose too much for me,
Right.
But
You think they should change the name?
Yeah.
So you do not think the name should be changed?
No, I don't think it should be.
So how do you respond to those who say it could be a racial slur?
I've not talked to anybody that really felt that way. I know how people feel about the N-word, and I have experienced that with them, and I feel for them with that. So maybe I just don't have a sense of empathy yet.
So how do you respond to those who say it's a racial slur?
You'd have to ask those that are saying it's a racial slur. I wonder who they are. Are they Indian? So, why don't they do a little more research and come back with something better? I just don't think it's a big deal.
The University of Utah used to be the Running Redskins. That was the name. Then they changed it to Utes, and the Ute Indians are the local tribe in Utah, and they've given us university permission. They've agreed that it's not derogatory to use their name for our school. So we're now the Running Utes.
And the culture is that we're very respectful and proud of them as a people and of an Indian nation, and they seem to be happy that we honor them in that way. So